Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today we are discussing Barbie. So jumping straight into the positives of Barbie, I thought the set design was absolutely outstanding. Probably the best set design I have seen all year. I can say the same about the costume department as well. I can only imagine how much detail and design went into every single costume and outfit and what goes together for every single Ken, every single Barbie. And it really does pay off. There is a fantastic level of detail here. I thought the first half of this movie was really good. It was very clever with its 2001 Space Odyssey homage, which you can see in the trailers. And I even enjoyed getting a perspective of why Barbie is important, seeing as I'm a near 30-year-old man who genuinely couldn't be less interested in Barbie if he tried. It was nice to finally be able to sit back and say, oh, okay, I get it. I also thought Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling were very good in this movie, particularly Ryan Gosling. I thought he met the material with a real good level of humour and fun attitude. And after about 45 minutes, I was genuinely sitting there thinking, we could be on for a 9 out of 10 here. But as we introduce a mother and daughter pairing to the film, we very rapidly nosedived off the edge of a cliff. These two characters were so bland, so boring, and utterly hateful, frankly. Especially the daughter. She was infuriating. She is an awful person. The only thing I wanted from her in this movie was to see her get her comeuppance for her dogshit behaviour, but instead, this movie constantly rewards it. Of course it does. It also lost any of its witty allegory that it once started with, and it just becomes utterly nonsensical. There are things presented in this movie that are key to the plot that flat out make zero sense whatsoever on any level imaginable. It's just such lazy and convenient writing, hoping that you won't notice it and it's just a joke. It's not funny, it's just shit writing. And speaking of the jokes, I don't think this was that funny. Yeah, a couple of scoffs in the first half, but it definitely lost its humour as it went on. Why is Barbie saying motherfucker at one point in the film for absolutely no reason? Is that funny? Barbie saying motherfucker? What is the joke there? Because I don't get it. And then it equally just makes it confusing as to who this film is aimed for, because I thought this was for kids, seeing as it's about Barbie. But then again, the film actually loses interest in Barbie. And instead it just becomes about women moaning about the difficulty of their lives and how that's men's fault. I don't go to the cinema and pay tickets to watch films to be pandered to, lectured, and frankly insulted for my own existence. But equally what's insulting about it is it's just an utterly stupid and harmful message to share. It's just utterly irrelevant to Barbie and frankly just feels like Greta Gerwig is hating on men because she can. I just see this as being extremely egotistical of her to use the Barbie IP to vent her own personal frustrations at something that is irrelevant to the subject in hand. And equally, missing the point along the way. Why could this not have supported or promoted the idea of equality? Why does it feel the need to shit on men to such a degree that it's actively hateful towards them, and yet endlessly rewarding to the women? How is that healthy? Is that really what we want young girls to grow up thinking? And yeah, okay, I am a male, so of course I'm going to see it this way. But I watched this movie with Mrs. IMO, and do you want to know something really shocking? She actually hated this movie more than I did. She thought it was utterly shameful how manipulative this film was with its shove-it-down-your-throat harmful messaging. And frankly, I quite agree with her. I don't know who this is aimed at. It is certainly not for kids. It is certainly not for men. I guess it's just for 30-year-old women who grew up with Barbie, but even then, that would be Mrs. IMO, and she hated it more than me, so maybe it isn't aimed at 30-year-old women. I don't know. I don't think the film knows. Mrs. IMO was willing to offer a quote to share for my review, and I will repeat it here for you. I believe in equality, not superiority. Fuck off, Barbie. That's my girl. I hated how pandering this was. I hated its message. I hated how berating it was, how whingy and moaning it was. It's so over the top. It beats you over the head. It stops being fun. Of course, men have treated women badly across history, but guess what? Women have treated men badly across history as well. It's not a fucking competition. We can all do better. And I was hoping that's what Barbie was going to come in and tell us all, and we can have a happy message at the end. No! Barbie turns up to let you know that all men suck and you should never give them a remote chance to prove you wrong. And all women are perfect even when they're awful. Just fuck this nasty, ugly movie. I know I'm going to be the unpopular opinion with this, but Barbie is getting a 3 out of 10. We also have like 4 third acts to this movie. There is one, it's a spoiler, but my God, I want to talk about it so much because I think they're trying to be really sweet, endearing, tear-jerking. I was pissing myself laughing. It's so forced. It's so contrived. Thank God I saw Oppenheimer to fix my mood after this one. Jesus Christ. I am not looking forward to the backlash on this one, but I just have to be honest. It's my opinion. Let's see how it goes, hey? What is life without a roll of the dice? Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen Barbie? What did you think about it? Let me know in that comment section below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of the mad ravings of a ginger, you can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.